These girls are all going to get discovered, and CJ is going to be a rock and roll star.
And I don't know that my expectation was really that I would be rich and famous in 2 minutes. I think that my expectation was more, I don't even know how to describe it. I guess I just thought, I'll do it. I'll just do it. I can do it. No problem. You know, I got a summer stock job right out of college. I moved here a year after I graduated. Everything I wanted was kind of falling into place, so why not that?
When I found out that Jessie wanted to give stand-up comedy a try, I was gung-ho about it because I had suggested it to her earlier, and I know she's gonna be like, no you didn't, but I did. I remember when we moved to the city, I said, I really think you should give stand-up a try because I think this might be a way into what you want to be, you know, pursuing as comedy.
The first time I saw her was at Caroline's on Broadway, and I remember thinking, my God, she is in the center of stand-up comedy in the world. She is doing comedy on Broadway in New York at a known club, and I was flabbergasted.
2 days before was the worst, but it started about 3 days before. And like the day of, I think I was alternating between sweating and crying for pretty much the entire day.
Jessica invited my husband Dan and I to New York to see her perform at Caroline's on Broadway, I believe it was. And to be honest, I didn't know what Caroline's on Broadway was, so I said, whatever. It's on A&E, don't you know what that is? That's great, you don't understand, this is really cool. I'm like, okay, and I'll be there for you, that's great.
I was in the back seat with my mom in one of the cabs, just hysterically crying, and she started to say something about, you know that we're proud of you, and she couldn't even get like 3 words in before I was like, stop talking! Like I couldn't even hear words about it. I couldn't be encouraged. It was horrendous. I was so nervous.
I was proud of her for doing it anyway, for having the wherewithal to get up on a stage in front of 300 people that you don't know, that are drinking, partying, when you weigh 280 pounds or whatever it was she weighed at the